Man, I've always said that when you live on earth, you know what makes you happy. You know exactly what makes you happy. Okay? You should know because you got to live in your body every single day. And if you can't be happy inside your own body, then what other people say not going to make you happy either. Stay tuned. LDBC, they still can't explain this. The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this the LDBC. You don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks. I'm not going to go in very, very heavy on the person that I'm making this video about, but this video is definitely in defense of Shannon Sharpe. It's in defense of him. And, Cynthia G, she had a Twitter post, and she even made a video about Shannon Sharpe. I have to think about some of these people that they're pro-black activists. They claim they are on YouTube. And there are only a few that I actually respect who are actually out there fighting the fight. There are a few that I respect, but the majority of the people who talk about black issues, they've never been in a cut. They've never been in a cut standing up for the people. See, I really want somebody like Cynthia G to actually say what qualifies you. And I'm going to tell you what qualified me. I done been in the trenches, okay? For over 20 years of my life, I've been in the trenches, okay? Helping my people. I've been in the trenches. And I'll talk about some of those situations that I've been in because, see, I laugh and I chuckle at some of these people who come online and they clear up and down, they for the people. And they talk about people being fake, but they the fakest people. They the fakest people, and I can see right through them. You know what I don't do though? I just don't choose to make a whole lot of videos about these particular people who they call themselves activists. Okay? And the brothers at the LDBC, we can see right through them. I mean, hey, people right here in the community, you can see right through them. But see, Cynthia G was criticizing Shannon Sharpe's choice as a mate. Now, I'm going to tell you what baffles me. Y'all really want to know what baffles me the most? Is that when you see other races date black women, those other races, they don't have to stop being who they are. They don't have to stop being the race that they are. But it seems like, if a black man, if he dates outside of his race, preferably with a white woman, so he's no longer black and he can no longer speak on issues in the black community. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. At least Shannon Sharpe is using his mega platform to speak out on social injustice. I mean, at least he's doing that. At least he's doing it. I get so sick and tired of people, judging a person based on who they choose to be intimate with. I get sick of that. Because immediately the person is labeled, I don't know, a sellout. Or the woman is labeled, some type of, they call her a bed wench, For what? Because who they choose? Now, I can understand if Shannon Sharpe were to go and start talking down on the black community. Yeah, I'd be upset. I could understand if somebody get with a person outside of their race, but they start putting down our race, then that's when I have a problem. But I have no problem with Shannon Sharpe. I don't have a problem with him because he's using his platform to speak about the issues that people like Stephen A. Smith, they're afraid to. Okay, that on Fox News, they're not going to speak about these things. But Shannon Sharpe is using that platform to actually speak out about what's happening. And I can appreciate him for that. I don't agree with everything that he says, but, I really find myself disagreeing with a lot of stuff that Cynthia G say. Now, and I just do. And, her followers just say, oh, man, you selling out. I'm not going at her. I'm just saying, for somebody to be real, she say, how she really do dislike whites. And I'm like, okay. So you do? It makes no sense. Because I got an episode of how you gonna explain this. Because if she swear up and down that, white people are bad people, how's she gonna explain this? How is she gonna explain this? I mean, looks like they drinking, they chilling, they having fun. How's she gonna explain this one, y'all? And I even think her sister, from what I understand, her sister is married to a white man. that she was taking a photograph with. How was she gonna explain this? This is called hypocrisy 101, y'all. How Cynthia G gonna explain that? And I'm not coming at her. I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question because she looked very friendly in that photograph to me. See, I look at people, and a person, they got to show me that they not crap. A person got to show me they're not crap. I'm pro-black, but I'm not anti everything else. That's stupid. I can't be a coach if I am. But I think that the words that she's eliciting towards Shannon Sharpe, I think that it's stupid, and it's not even called for. It's not even called for. You know, I noticed that too, that some of these people with this, you know, they think that they're true pro-blacks. They think that they are. It's amazing how this outrage don't go. Okay, it's amazing how they really don't let the outrage go for everybody. If that's the case, then I think we need to go ahead and address the Hispanics that date black women. I think we need to address, you know, the white men that date black. I think we need to address them too, right? But we don't hear nothing about that. See, that's crazy. It's stupid. I'm going to tell you how that logic flawed. Because now, you know, whoever makes you happy, that person shouldn't make you happy because Cynthia G said so. Or, you know, he's not a real black man because he's dating outside his race. I don't get it. I don't have no problem with what people do. It's what they do. It's now when they go outside, you know, their race, and then they start, you know, putting down our race and our culture. Well, that's bad. And any person who feel that way, I have culture. As a black man, I got culture. Okay? I have it, and I love it. But see, they will lead you, people like, you know, Cynthia G, they'll lead you to think that, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm fighting a fight here. No, you fighting on YouTube. Let me tell you something. Have you ever had a gun put to your head? Have you ever had that happen? Because you got a kid that you know that the child need to go to school. But then you got some grown man, some dope dealer trying to trick her out. Have you ever had a gun put to your head? Have you ever stood up for anything that could mean your life? See, have you ever had to do that? Have you ever had to put everything on the line because you believe in it so valuably? Have you ever had to do that? And most of these people making these videos online that they call themselves, you know, they're in the pro-black, most of them ain't never had to stand up for nothing because they don't have the heart to stand up for anything. How many? How many? Have you ever had to hold a child in the black community in your arms? Have you ever had to hold that child after a child been stabbed to death? Have you ever had to do that? Have you ever taken in any of these kids that you know for a fact that they having issues? They getting abused, beaten. They getting raped. All this. Have you ever helped kids like that? You ever help kids that don't have no clothes, that don't have enough food to eat in your own black community? Have you ever done it? Because see, if you telling me no to all this, then you're not an activist. You're a talker. You're not an activist. And I'm not trying to hear the rhetoric. I'm not trying to hear that rhetoric. Absolutely not. At least this man is using his platform, a big platform that it is, to speak out on the issues. Shannon Sharpe, in my book, he's a good man. And I'm proud that he is my black brother as well. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.